you know that gender mainstreaming is very critical for sustainable development because development challenges can only be addressed well if all sectors of the population are equally considered. So because of the importance of the role of women, men, boys and girls play in the development arena, UNDP globally has been trying to enhance gender mainstreaming in all aspects of its work. And locally in Jamaica as well, UNDP has tried to follow the path of our corporate organization. So since last year we've been engaged in trying to see how best we can enhance gender, but only into our program, but also into our operations. We started last year with what we call the gender seal plan, right? What's the name? The gender seal certification, exactly. So this is a certification that gives the country offices a possibility of improving in several aspects of gender. So what you do is you have an action plan that would allow you to take some measures to improve how gender is being treated. So from point A to point B, they measure your progress and then they give you some certification, whether it's gold or bronze or silver. So we've tried last year and then we've made a lot of progress. We'll try again this year. And in this context, we have taken some measures, including having a gender strategy. And also we've engaged Ms. Vassell here to work with us in training staff to understand gender better, to better mainstream gender in the programming, and also in operations, in terms of also recruitment and having more gender-sensitive languages in everything that we do. That also include sexual harassment, understanding of colleagues, so several things are being done right now. And this is in this context that we wanted to do that initial study on masculinity or dialogue to see how masculinity may have had an impact on gender-based violence, which we know is a serious issue, not only in Jamaica but also in the wider Caribbean. So in addition to all this, the training, we look at our policies, both in program and operations. We make sure that we're also looking at our communication strategy to make sure that there is visibility, there is gender visibility in our communications, and everything is addressed. So this is really a first, I would say, stronger dialogue where we include our partners to consider a serious issue, which is masculinity and gender-based violence. So we think that after this dialogue, perhaps we could decide to go further and do a full study of masculinity to see really how that may have had an impact on how men, the way men think, may change how GBV is